Hello, I'm over here. Welcome to my Anything Goes garden. And this is actually supposedly a succulent garden. So today I'm going to be planting a whole lot of different stuff. We've got tomatoes, we got lettuce, we got wonderful succulents. What's going on? We got flowers, I forgot to tell you. So come and join me as I show you what I'm going to be planting in the garden today. Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. But before we get on with the program, I just want to show you a really cool trick that I just accidentally found out today. So I have this fire torch that is used for lighting the garden, and you can put actually citronella, and there's a little, the wick, I've already removed the wick for these ones, and I use this mainly as a holder for, look, it's all this wire to tie up my shade cloth for this area as winter protection. So you can see that I've got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. So they're just basically everywhere. That one is just to stop the corner, the hose over there, which I can see there's already a plant. I was walking around in the backyard. I saw my Crassula strayi just sitting beautifully out there. This is a Graptoveria phantom. That pot there is just perfect for the size of the torch. So when I saw this Crassula strayi looking so beautiful in the backyard, I thought I might as well stick it in there. Doesn't that look fantastic? So now I'm gonna go and find some other plants that I can put in there to make it look like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Some of them I actually use to hold my light or my solar light over here. So you got this one over here and that one over there. In spring and summer, when winter is over, up to autumn, I can put some plants like that strayi, which is sort of semi-frost hardy, but if you get over -4, then it can die or it will suffer. I call this one a crazy plant because after flowering, these flowers, or the stem where the flower is, they will produce little plantlets, which is just so amazing, and they can drop and scatter everywhere. So in a way, it would be good to encourage it to drop its little plantlets and grow all over the garden, and in that way that would also suppress the weeds. Now if it's not frost hardy, it will die, and if it's frost hardy, then it will just explode. But you can just easily, or I can just easily pull them out to suit. On my recent plant hauls, I bought a whole lot of succulents, and this is part of it now that I planted in this big plastic terracotta looking pot. Yeah, they're all Echeveria and Sedum, I think, this one, that I'm trying to acclimatize. These ones have been sitting in here for about 10 days. And so it's semi-protected, but this one now can actually go into the more open area of my garden over here, that way there. And I also have another one here. So this one as well, there's actually that plant there, which is not as frost hardy as I would like it to be. This pot is also a combination of different Echeveria and Graptoveria. So what I want to do with this one is also put that out in the front. I have a 1, a 2, and also another spot here that I can actually plant some vegetables. Yes, vegetables and fruit. So I got carried away. So first of all, I've got different types of strawberries. So I've got strawberry Sweetie, strawberry Ruby Ann, Bravo, red Gauntlet, 6 different types, Sweetest, and also Toscana. They all have different flowering times and fruiting times, and this one has just got the most beautiful flower. Look at that, gorgeous, isn't it? And the fruit is quite large. Look at that. I was gonna get 2 of them, but then I decided, nah, I'll just get 1 and see if it's any good. Then I can get some more later on, but for now I am gonna plant them with my vegetables. So I've got spinach, I've got different types of lettuce. I was going to say different types of salad. Now also I got cucumber and also tomato, little Napoli. So this one is sort of a low growing tomato. So November in Canberra, Australia is when we put our tomato in because there's no more frost. Because if there's frost, they are going to die. And this one is desperately in need of water. So I'm still going to soak this before I plant this actually. You can see the bed is in the middle there because I am ready to dig a hole over here and put that up. And I was going to put some bamboo behind it sort of to privatize this off a little bit from the street. I might still do that, but as luck would have it, I found this gooseberry. So I've been looking for gooseberry for a long time. So now instead of putting succulents on that bed in front of that, I mean like sort of inside here, I'm not going to plant these gooseberries. And also I got a couple of Chilean Guava that I'm going to put in these two concrete pots. They're like, oh, look, really heavy. They weigh a ton like the other one. This is actually smaller, but they're still heavy, very heavy. So I have never encountered, oh, I can smell smoke. Oh, someone's smoking some weed. But anyway, I have never, this is the first time. I was looking on Marketplace and then I found this and I Googled it up. It says Chilean Guava. It's got a photo of the fruit and it's about to, look at them little berries that's about to pop open. So this one's got to go in the pot. I was going to go put it in the garden, but they are not that frost hardy. So -6 they can take, but anything colder than that, they might suffer. So I would really prefer to put them in the pot first and see how they go. And if they die or show signs of being affected by the frost, then I can easily move them somewhere a little bit more protected. Speaking of frost hardy, I bought some Calibrachoa. I call this petunia on steroids. So I was gonna put this Calibrachoa in here. Look at the bees, straight away the bees, just like, oh, it's just going inside. Hello, it's going right inside. Hang on, can you see that? Over here, where my fingers, look at him. And another one's joining in. This is so glorious, oh my goodness. I spent a couple of days ago, I was lying on my swing, just observing the bees. Or was that last Sunday? Yeah. I was just observing the bees. I was so tired because I went to the Canberra, the Cactus and Succulent Society of ACT, oh my goodness, Expo. And so I bought a whole heap of plants again. I'm just looking at the bees. I don't know. Let's go bee watching. So there's another one of it there. And a couple of weeks ago, by the way, I got stung in the eye. And I didn't realize because it just swelled up a little bit. So I just didn't, you know, I thought, oh yeah, probably because I needed some sleep because I hardly get enough sleep anyway. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful the way they just jump from one corner to another and another one's going to join in. So I can't even touch that one. So anyway, I was going to continue my bee sting story. You can just watch the bees over up there now, see? Whatchamacallit? So it took me like about 3 or 4 days or 5 days or a while before I realized that the stinger was still in my eye because I thought it was just makeup or something. And then so I just pulled it up like 3 days ago. So anyway, okay, let's continue with this one now. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, look at that. It's just like fire. I love that Biden's, and anyway, all the flowers are in bloom and it's just so gorgeous. So I just love this area. So now, and I'm gonna make it prettier. And speaking of frost hardy, so first I was gonna put the Calibrachoa and then I found this. This is Senecio Angel's Wings, also known as Senecio Candican and Candican. But this one can survive the frost to -12. So when I found it, I thought I might as well put it with this Calibrachoa in this pot. Also have all this sedum and also another tomato which I bought like 2 weeks ago earlier, and it sort of nearly died because it got cold. We had a little bit of low temperature the past few days with the rain, and he didn't like it. So, but this is my favorite tomato. This is Honey Drop. Anyway, it's got yellow tomatoes. You can see the yellow there. So these ones now, I bought 3 from $19 to $10. So I thought it's a perfect pot to plant in here. So I'm gonna plant all my strawberries in here. So anyway, I'm just gonna chit chat with you while I'm doing this. This one doesn't come with a hole. So you see, no holes. So look, clearance, $10. No hole, we're gonna drill a hole. Of course, I'm not gonna remove them, so it comes in free now. Wow. I think I only got 2. Okay, so I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those black pots, and it kind of looks boring, isn't it? So I thought I might zhoosh it up, put the 2 of them together. So instead of like that, it's like a firing squad. We're gonna put 1 upside down and put 1 on top like this. You get the idea? I think that would look lovely, and if the strawberry just sort of hangs down here, that would just be wonderful. How I do this is, hang on, there's a little at the back of it. I don't know if I could see this or you could see that, but that little plug, I just pop it off and I'll put some nuts and bolt and washer. Now it doesn't look much better or good. Excellent. Now, okay, I'm gonna continue planting these beautiful plants. So for potting mix, I'll just move this rock away. I'm just using a standard all-purpose potting mix. And we'll take you out of there for now. We'll remove these ones here. Okay, now this is a little bit tricky because these plants love water. So have to be watering a lot along with the other ones here. So if it rains, it's not a problem. But this one, not so much. I think if you give this one too much water, because it's a succulent, it might rot. So first, I'm gonna reverse my angel wings. Look at that, it says Senecio. Oh, okay, I thought it says selected. So drought tolerant, height, okay, full sun to part shade. And so it's perfect for this area. And also now I'm gonna reverse this one so it's not sticking out. That's so obvious. Okay, there you go. I think I want to preserve the cultural notes. So I'm gonna hide that, and instead of removing this and repotting this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this right in the middle in there, so that way the Calibrachoa can grow on the side and sort of hangs over. Hey B, you're not allowed to have this. There's no flower in that one. So this one's now I'm gonna have to put. I would really like to have a distinction between the purple. So I want a purple over here, and oh look, I got another pot here to put something else in there. But anyway, so that would look nice, contrast there. And on the opposite side, I would like to continue this pink over here. So, and in between, I'm gonna plant something else. But for now, I'm gonna use this one and do that. And this soil mix as well, I really love this soil mix, this potting mix, because it's already got sand in it. And okay, so we'll fill it up to the top almost without hitting my plants here. Trying to capture everything in the frame of the camera, so that way you're not missing out on anything. So we'll see if that is enough. Now this is Calibrachoa paintball mix. So I don't know if just one plant, but it's got all these different colors, which is just fantastic. Kept thinking there's two different plants, but it's actually just one. So some of them even got white, and it's just fantastic. Anyway, so the pink one, nice and bright. And so I'll just pull this out. Won't even tease it because they don't like the roots being tickled. Oh, this one's got three, so it's got yellow, sort of red, and pink. Beautiful plant. And they're sort of biennial, so every 2 years. I have one that's been growing for the last I don't know how many years now. It sort of dies down in winter, but it comes back again. So paintball, I'm gonna keep one of the labels, put it somewhere over here, just so I know, because if I really like it, then I might get it again. But hang on, I think I got three. I might as well put the three in the pot here. I could easily put the other one here as well, but I need to make space for this, so it's easy enough to insert the Calibrachoa. But I think I might have a bit too much soil here, so I'm just gonna remove some, maybe 2 pots, and I'll put it somewhere else to the other side where my veggies are. Now that one now can accommodate this one. Ah, isn't that one that grows? It'll be just so gorgeous. But anyway, if it does show signs of suffering from the frost, I can easily pull it out. So that's the reason why I don't really want to remove it from its pot. And okay, so maybe up like that. So put it this way. No price tag. Put you back there. Okay, such a beautiful plant. It's a little bit like the stachys, which is lamb's ear, but I think this can also get out of hand. This can grow like a weed if grown in the right area, but since we have frost here, might be easier. Hang on, I'll just move that over there like so to control it because of that. There you go. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Now, that is beautiful. So now once that grows even more, it's going to be more beautiful. I like playing with words. My nephew started it because if you say eat, he likes to say eated, because work with an ed. And so he said, well, I can say eated, or it's gone. Okay, now there you go. That's it. That is beautiful. So I'm just imagining if that thickens up. So in the space in between as well, I would really like to plant some succulents. So I'm going to insert some succulents on that one later on, but anyway, there you go. Oh, that is beautiful. So now I have now got my pots and my plants ready to go. So the first one in the shade is the lettuce. I would still like to put some succulents in the center here. So these simulants, where would I be without my succulents? So I'm just going to put that on the edge there, and I'm going to plant my lettuce all around it. You thought it's just all vegetables, didn't you? I miss having to go in the garden like I used to and just harvest vegetables all year round. Even in winter, I've got something going all the time, being planted and harvested. Since I started growing succulents, I sort of neglected my edible garden. In the past, I have always grown my cucumber from seeds. But this time that I bought a plant that's ready grown, I might as well put them in all in one pot. Because I hate wasting. I don't want to put another pot and grow them, but one can grow there, the other one can grow there, and I can train it to go wherever I want. It'd be nice to have some cucumber hanging off this corner. My cucumber is now in, and I have this plastic pole. 2 runners. I can't think right now. I've just been digging. Anyway, so that's ready in. I just have to cover it with mulch to conserve water so it doesn't dry up too quickly. My spinach, papai. So green and purple with that Oxalis triangularis. Beautiful. And it's about to flower. The flower is a flower bloom. So it's going to be pink sticking out of that. Let us entertain you. Now, let me make you smile. There you go. So I've got a pot of my simulants. And also, okay, I think I've shown this one earlier. I can't remember because my battery went flat or my camera overheated. But now it's getting on to, I think it's about 5 or 6 o'clock now. But the sun is coming down, maybe another hour, it'll be gone. But I haven't, I've finished actually. I haven't put the mulch in, but I will. And also I haven't done this one, but I want to do that later on because I still have to find another pot similar to those ones there that I use. So that way it's like a 1, 2, 3 of them all the same. So all the strawberries are in, and I'll take you to the other side. Ta-da! I put my bed head. So the top part and the bottom part is still over there where Papa Wall's boat is. And I filled up my 2 pots with Chilean Guava. So Chilean Guava 1, Chilean Guava 2. I was gonna put my gooseberries in as well, or gooseberry, but no more time, so I might as well show you what it looks like. I still want to put some bamboo behind that later on, but for now this will actually do. And now since I angled the pots this way, I can actually put bamboo over this way, sort of like a W, isn't it? For Papa Wall. Yeah, so going the opposite way. So, and then the gooseberry goes in, it can climb up, and if it gets too big, I can just cut it down to suit. My 3 bumblebee has finally got their plants. So the center doesn't look much, but you see those red flowers are sort of sticking out a little bit. Just sort of gives it a little bit, not something that's sort of toned down a bit. I don't want it to be in your face. I just want it to be a little bit calm, so that way I can appreciate all the little knickknacks that I put in there. Something beautiful, Stradivarius Blue Elf. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful color? Okay guys, that's all I've got for this video of succulents, fruit and vegetables. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.